Yeah, hi, what is going on, Emmett's Army? Emmett got to do something really cool this weekend, and he got to ride a horse. Actually physically get on a horse and ride it. So we wanted to show you how we were able to do that with him, and kind of explain why it was on our bucket list to begin with.
Hey buddy, you excited to go to the barn, Emmett? You're sure looking cute. Yes, you are. America. Hey bud.
Hi.
You ready to go to the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey Leo. You ready to go?
So Emmett has a rare genetic disease. It's called Krabbe. Essentially, his nerves are disappearing, and it is a progressive disease without a cure as of right now. So we have a bucket list of things that we're checking off. Things are added to it every day. So if you have one for us, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you think we should do and why you think we should do it, because we love to hear that.
So we're getting ready to go, so we need to bring Emmett's meds for the following couple of hours while we're there at the barn. And that there. Whoosh. And then blue for the water flush. So you got that goodness. You got that goodness. These two at 3, this one at 4. And we're ready to go.
I grew up riding horses, so that was important to me, was for my kids to experience that. I learned a lot of life skills out there, so we had a ton of fun. We got out there. It was really, really cold that day, so keeping his temperature regulated was important. So we had a ton of blankets. We had his hat and everything, and we got out to the barn. And there's a little pony there. Her name is Shadow, and she is so sweet. You could do anything to her and she wouldn't care. And it was a really cool thing that Emmett got to experience with his cousins. Eleonora and Lily got to go out with him, and it was so precious because his older cousin Eleonora just absolutely adores him and loves him and has been connecting with him. So it was a fun experience for them to have together.
Emmett, you get to touch a horse, okay?
You feel Shadow? She's like, I don't know about that. You feel Shadow? Good girl. Good girl.
Yes, Emmett, you're talking.
Yeah, you're petting the horse. We weren't sure exactly how to make this all work, but we figured it out. We walked out to the middle of the arena. There's a question of whether we should get on in the arena or in the aisle and walk into the arena. Anyway, we ended up getting him on the horse. Joe lifted him up onto Shadow, but first he had to climb up onto a stool without a handrail. So if you can imagine carrying a 37-pound child without any head and neck control, or control over any body movement, if you will, up 2, 3 steps, and then lifting lifting your child up and then setting them onto a horse. It was kind of scary, and Emmett let us know that it was a little scary. He was a little apprehensive. But I was on the other side of Shadow, and I helped kind of steer his body down into the saddle, get his legs around her, settle him in, and then once Joe was on one side and I was on the other side, and we had a good handle on his head and making sure that wasn't going to go anywhere, we went ahead and took a few steps with the horse, and Emmett actually got to ride Shadow. And as she was walking, you could see his face go from this kind of what's going on look to kind of like a relaxed, and I'm actually enjoying this. This is kind of fun. And I saw a little grin start to form on his face, which is so rare. But then as we were taking these, granted these were a few short steps, so these things happened fairly quickly. I asked Joe, because I was getting tired, so I asked Joe, I was like, do we need a break? And you can see Emmett in the video blink yes, because he was like, I'm done. so, so that's what we did. And then getting off was a little tricky, so we had to figure out how to get him off without the help of the stool. And that was what we did, and that was a ton of fun for us. I was so happy that Emmett got to experience that, since it was such an important thing in my life. And we can hopefully maybe do it again sometime. So yeah, that's what we got to do this weekend, and it was a ton of fun. We wanted to share it with y'all. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those fun things that we're supposed to say. Anyway, watch some more Emmett, and we'll see you soon.